Don't touch my hair when it's the feelings I wear. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys haven't already done so, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that I tell you guys to do at the beginning of each and every video. And let's just go ahead and get started. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how I take my wrap down. So that is exactly what I will be doing. So give me 1 second, and I want to take my hair down on camera. Alright guys, let me just go ahead and throw my lippy on, throw on a little stud or something. I feel like I'm looking a little plain, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw something on and I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I do have my notes, so I did write a couple things down. So if you guys see me looking down, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing, is just reading from my notes. So I think I have about 5 tips on how to grow your natural hair long, and I'm pretty much just going to be, like I said, reading from my book, my little journal, and just sharing with you guys what I think you will need, or what I think you will have, what I think you'll need in order to be successful in growing your natural hair or your hair long. So tip number 1, forget about the stigmas, you guys. Like, whatever you've heard about natural hair, about, oh, you know, certain people's hair doesn't grow. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. Forget about all of the stigmas, you guys, because at the end of the day, that's just not true. I mean, that might have been something that we might have grown up hearing, but at the end of the day, it's just not true. So you guys, first tip, forget about the stigmas. You know, you gotta retrain your thoughts. You gotta renew your mind and just know that that's not facts. It's really not. It's not facts. So forget about the stigmas. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, learn what your hair likes. And when I say learn what your hair likes, I mean learn what what products your hair likes, learn what styles your hair likes, like the techniques your hair likes, and just learn what your hair likes. So basically, you have to get familiar with your hair. You need to know what it likes, and when you figure out what it likes, you guys, just continue to do that. Just continue to do that. Figure out what works for you. Now, not everyone is the same. Not every natural is gonna be the same. I personally am a wash and go girl. Not every natural is gonna be the same. Some naturals like twist. I think Naturals is amazing for her twist. Juliana, she is great for her wash and goes. Every natural has their thing. So you just pretty much need to figure out what your thing is and stick with it. So learn what your hair likes, and the only way that you're gonna learn what your hair likes is to actually put your hands in your hair. Which brings me to my next point. Tip number 3, get a regimen. You need a regimen. Like, you can't do this without a regimen, you guys. You have to get some sort of regimen, and that way your hair kind of gets used to what you're doing. Have you guys ever heard of people saying that, oh, my hair is trained, or quote unquote, you know, trained to do certain things? And that's just because they have a regimen. Like, for example, when you go to part your hair, for me, when I go to part my hair, sometimes my hair is already in those 4 parts, like 1, 2, 3, you know, 4. I always do my hair in quadrants, so most of the time my hair is already trained to part itself that way. And that's just because I have a regimen. I work in 4, sometimes I work in 6, sometimes I work in 8. Whatever the case is, you need to get you a regimen, because it's good to just start from somewhere. Whatever the regimen is, whether it's washing, shampooing, you know, deep conditioning every week, or every, you know, other week. If you can't do every week for now, every other week, whatever the case is, you need to get you a regimen. Basically, just get used to putting your hands in your hair, you guys. Like, we all love our favorite YouTubers. I have some, even though I'm a YouTuber, I have my favorite YouTubers. We all have our favorites. And, you know, some people that I love, braid outs. I can't do a braid out to save my life. So as much as you may like the other girls' hair, you have to get familiar with your own hair, you guys. This is very imperative. Get familiar with your own hair. Forget about your favorite YouTuber. Forget about the girl on Instagram. Forget about me and my hair. Try to learn how your hair works. Get your hands in your hair. Trust me, guys, your hair will thank you for it later. You can't be afraid of your hair. Like, don't allow your hair to be, you know, to intimidate you. And I know that that is a real thing. You need to develop like a healthy relationship with your hair. And I know sometimes it's scary. And I know this for a fact because people come up to me all the time and they tell me like, hey, you know, I don't know, I'm just a little, it just takes too much energy. I don't want to do wash day because it just takes too much. And it's just like, but you have to develop a healthy relationship with your hair. And the only way that you're going to do that, guys, is by getting you a regimen, getting familiar with what your hair likes, the products that your hair likes. Don't worry about what the next girl is doing. Get familiar with your hair, and I promise your hair will thank you for it later. And that way your hair can be quote unquote trained to do whatever it is that you want it to do. So tip number 4, you guys, and y'all should already know what this is. I'm sure most of you guys are like, I'm surprised that wasn't her tip number 1. Deep condition. I'm gonna say it again, you guys. Deep condition. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say this. Deep condition your hair. If you suffer from dry hair, sis, girl, hun, what you doing? You need to deep condition your hair. You cannot be not deep conditioning your hair. Double knots. You cannot be not be. No. You need to deep condition your hair. Don't worry about my grammar right now. We gonna get this right. I'm gonna get it right. Don't worry about that. But you know what I'm trying to say. You need to deep condition your hair. Even if it's not a $30 deep condition, because you know some of us naturals we love, and don't get me wrong, I am a fan. Diva Curl Melt into Moisture. That is my ish right there. Like, when I say I love that deep conditioner, but you ain't always gotta buy a $36 deep conditioner, boo. You can get you a $5 deep conditioner. Neutrogena has a really good moisturizing deep conditioner. It's $5. You can get that, start from there. When I started my natural hair journey, I did not buy $36 deep conditioners. Let's not lie. Like, me, I couldn't afford it. Let's not lie. Let's tell the truth. I just couldn't. Like, it just wasn't a thing for me back then. It just wasn't a thing. Like, I just wasn't doing it. Like, huh? I wasn't even familiar with my hair yet. Like, I needed to learn my hair. I needed to know what my hair liked. Now, you can go off the hinges, fly off the handle if you want, and go grab the most expensive prestige deep conditioners. If that's what you want to do, you can, and it will work just the same. But I mean, just get you something. You don't have to go that route. You don't have to go that, you know, to that extreme. Just get you a deep conditioner. $5 deep conditioners, $8 deep conditioner. Shea Moisture has really great $10, $12 deep conditioner. Sally Stay having the little half off sale. And you guys know I always tell you, take advantage of the sales. When they have a bunch of sales, that's when you buy your products. Buy them in bulk, buy multiples at a time. Don't give yourself an excuse as to why you can't deep condition. Buy multiples. When they're on sale, $6 a pop, $8 a pop, buy you multiples. So yeah, you guys know, I swear by it. I can't say enough. People ask me all the time, what have you been doing to your hair? You guys can be the judge. If do y'all see the growth? You guys can be the judge. And yeah, deep condition, okay? That's my 4th tip. Get you a deep conditioner, okay? Last tip is consistency. And basically, what I mean by consistency is that you gotta do it. You gotta do it, hun. You gotta do it, sis. You can't just be like, oh, do it 1 week, 3-4 weeks later, maybe I'll wash my hair. Like, no, we not doing that 2020. No, you have to do it. If you decide to go natural, if you decide that you wanna, you know, be on this natural, healthy hair journey, then you just have to commit. You have to stay consistent. I'm not saying that you have to do wash and goes every 3 to 4 days like some of your favorite YouTubers. Every week like me. You can do them as often. You can do your routine as often as you like, as, you know, far in between as you like, but just be consistent. Whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, just be consistent. For example, when I was first going natural, what I used to do is I would pretty much just wash my hair. I had this little mix that I used to make. Now I whip it, you know, I'm fancy now. I got me a little machine, a little handheld whipper, so you guys have seen me make my shea butter. But before I even had all of that, I used to just pretty much melt shea butter, melt coconut oil, mix them together, and I made my own little concoctions. And then I would add, like, you know, vitamin E oil, Jamaican black castor oil as needed. Now I just do everything in one little batch. But before I got to that point, I was just mixing it up. And so what I would do is, after I washed my hair, I would go into my little 4 sections. I would apply my products, make sure it was nice and moisturized, braid it up, and I would pretty much just throw on a unit or throw on a wrap. And that was my look. That was my style. That was how I rocked my hair before I started rocking my wash and go. So consistency, just be consistent. Even before, like, I knew what my hair liked, before I even knew I was a wash and go girl, I was doing that regimen. Like I said, I would do 4 plaits and that's it. So basically just be consistent. As far as your journey goes, know that there is no real secret or trick to growing your hair long fast. In order to grow your hair long, you just have to continue to do all the things that, you know, your favorite YouTubers are telling you, or just basically take advice from those that have done it. In 2016, I decided that I was going to go ahead and no longer be play around my hair. A little backstory to that is, I kind of watched my mom go through that whole thing where she had like some traction alopecia, and it was like really bad. Like, she just was, you know, just kind of down about it. And, you know, when I saw that, I was just like, okay, well, how long am I going to just kind of play with my hair and not take it seriously? And I felt like if I continued the way I was going with the bleaching and the flat ironing, like every time I would have a sew-in, I would have to have my leave out. And so my leave out was really, really damaged compared to the rest of my hair. And I realized that if I continued on with some of these old school ways that we kind of got from our parents or our aunties or whoever that we saw doing hair not in the most healthy way, that it wouldn't be long before I probably got like traction alopecia or my hair would fall out, you know. So basically that's my little backstory to why I started my natural hair journey, and decided to go ahead and just do it the healthy route, and just decided to really take care of my hair. From there, of course, watching YouTube and other naturals talk about their journey and what they're doing, and then I just really got to a point where I had to start listening to my hair and discovering like what my hair likes and what my hair, just what state it likes to be in, how it looks the best, and then that's how I kind of you know, did mine. So I hope that helps you guys. I just want to make sure that I don't have any more tips for you. Oh yeah, basically just slaying the styles you look good in. You know, like that's the same thing I was just saying about, you know, figuring out what you look good in. Like once you figure it out, girl, and let's be honest, women usually, most of us only have 2 to 3 styles that we look good in. Me, I'm a wash and go girl. I'm a chignon girl. I can take my hair, put it in the middle part, slick it to the back, and get me a nice little bun, and I'm good to go. And wash and go is my old faithful. It never fails me. I can go ahead and throw some product in my hair, a leave-in, a gel, and I'm good to go. So find the styles that you look good in, hun. Slay that style, walk with confidence, and remember, you got this. Your hair will grow if you give it time. Patience is definitely key. Consistency is definitely key. And just have fun. Like, just have fun with it. It's not that deep. It is really just hair. And I know it is a $1 billion business, but at the end of the day, it really is just hair. Don't take it so seriously, and you will see how your hair will flourish. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all got some good tips, got some good takeaways. I don't know if I can do a length check. Maybe I'll try. Let me get my little brush. Okay. So there we are, you guys. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So my bra strap is about right here. right here. So it's close. I'm not quite at bra strap length, you guys. Not yet, but we working on it. We getting there little by little. Where my brush at? Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This heat in my hair. Oh guys, I can't do it. I don't know if I can straighten my hair ever again, you guys. I like the straight look, but whew, it's definitely not a wash and go. It's not as easy as one. So anyway, guys, you guys know what to do. I'll talk to you in the next one, and stay blessed.